Hi leaders, as you know, Miss Barnhart is out today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record our exit ticket from Friday to review with you. Normally I would pull you out during these 15 minutes to go over with you. Remember, we are only 11 days from TCAP, so every moment matters. Now, today for my example, as we go through Friday's exit ticket, and I'm going to try to get down so you can see my face, I'm going to use Caleb Tate's, because something that I love about Caleb Tate's work is that he takes the time to slash the trash. So, remember, when you go through usage, it says, which sentence is written correctly? He says, I sit my homework on the kitchen table. He slashed that trash because, remember, this is sit, this is set. So you're going to set your homework on the kitchen table. Next to A, please write the word set, like me. B, my neighbors leave their house at 6 a.m. That could be true. I give it a check. C, please sit down in your chair. Sit down in your chair. Nope. Sit down in your chair. Sarah allows her friends to ride her bike. There is no extras here. Change that to T0. Your answer for A should have B circled and these words written next to it. Number 2, which sentence correctly uses the underlined word? Please drive me to the bus stop. This is a place, so what kind of 2 is it? T0. Jessica placed her book over they are? No, it needs to be a place. So it's going to be T-H-E-R-E. I ran to the number 2, the building in the rain. That's not right. Please change yours so they look like mine. And D says Ryan sits next to Emily in Mrs. Grace's class. Number 2 should look like this. Number 3. Mike taught his brother how to, change A to T0. T-O. B, the teacher showed her favorite book. Number 2, the class. No. Jill wants an apple with her lunch. T-O-O. She also wants one. That could work. I helped my friend learn how to divide fractions. Nope. Your answer should look like mine. T-O, T-O-O, T-O. Your correct answer is C. Please circle that. Which answer is written correctly? I ran to the store. That's the right kind of 2, folks. I want to go to the mall too. Ooh, this is also. We always look to the number 2. Nope, that's wrong. My grandmother for advice. And in addition to swimming, I love watching movies in the summer. Ooh, this is an extra 2. So what is our answer? That's right, our answer is A. Make sure your paper looks like mine. 2, 2, 2, 2. Flip it. All right, I'm gonna read these. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure you can actually see my face as I'm at school alone. Okay. Perfect. Okay, leaders, so here's the other deal. I'm gonna read this sentence. Remember, when we get to a problem, we draw a slash. And when we get to the solution, we draw stars. Okay, so here we go. The Black Hawk Wars. In 1804, when Thomas Jefferson was president, he set a policy in action to civilize the Native Americans for as quickly as possible. He wanted to make them all into farmers. Problem, he wants to civilize the Native Americans. Let's see if there's any other problems. When that happened, they would no longer need their wide hunting grounds. Those grounds could be divided and sold for more farms. The main problem is that problem equals conflict. The main problem was that no one bothered to ask these people if that's what they wanted to draw your circle with your slash. In 1804, a treaty was signed, and between the Sauk the Fox people and the American government. The natives could not read the treaty they were asked to sign, and what they were told was that the treaty was not necessarily the truth. The Sauk and Fox people were unhappy. Bam. The main problems no one's asking them, and they are unhappy. The American government ignored them. Black Hawk and his people had moved to the western side of Mississippi because they were told to. Then he and some 1,000 followers wanted to return to their old homes. This resulted in the Black Hawk War. What is the main problem? The farmers have land? No. Slash the trash. The grounds are divided? Maybe. The Sauk and Fox people are unhappy? Sounds like it. D, they want hunting ground. I'm down to B and C. I've slashed the trash. My correct answer for this one is B, as in boy. Make sure your answers match mine. Look at those slashes for conflict. Number 2, Black Hawk was a Sauk war chief. He had fought with the British in the War of 1812 and was angry that his people were forced from his lands. And early April 1832, Black Hawk led his people home. The intent was to live peacefully, but that did not happen. General Henry Atkinson heard of Black Hawk. He sent out over 1,400 soldiers. In the meantime, Black Hawk found that they could not stay on their former land. They visited the Winnebagos, and the other tribal leaders came to speak to them. They made it clear that Sauk could not stay, and no other tribes would help them if Black Hawk and his people chose to fight the Americans. By the end of the month, Black Hawk was ready to lead his people to the other side of the Mississippi again. On May 14th, while in council with other chiefs, a scout reported that mounted soldiers were 10 miles away. Black Hawk sent 3 warriors with white flags to meet them and arrange a safe conduct for the people to return. The soldiers were local militia and could not understand the Sauk language, and they became scared. They captured the warriors instead. Other warriors who'd been watching ran back to the camp with the news. If these had been federal troops, they would have had an interpreter with them, and the conflict would have ended there. The troops ended up fighting with Black Hawk's warriors at camp and lost what was known as the Battle of Stillman's Run. Black Hawk's people began moving in an effort to find a way to return to the west side of the Mississippi. This movement took a heavy toll on his people, especially the old and the young. By July, government troops caught them on the banks of the Mississippi River. These people had hoped to cross, but could not. Problem. They attempted to surrender, but the soldiers wouldn't allow it. 2 problems. Which one is the biggest problem? Can't cross a river, being chased by soldiers. Can't cross a river, being chased by soldiers. Most of the people, men, women, and children, were shot or drowned as they tried to escape the war. Black Hawk escaped but later surrendered. The loss of so many people and of his people and family took most of his desire away to fight. He died just a few years later. What is the main problem that the stories have? A, the soldiers are scared. B, the warriors are captured. C, they must cross the Mississippi. Or D, the soldiers pursue the Indians and will not let them surrender. Go ahead and cross off A and B. Now you are down to C and D. What is the main problem? Circle the answer. Give Miss Barbas a thumbs up so that she can check your paper and sign on to IXL. Thank you, leaders, and have a fabulous day.